Sacramento. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, guys, for all of the star power Blake Griffin had when he was in Los Angeles, it was tough for him to be the leader of the Clippers. There were bigger voices in the locker room, such as CP3 and Doc Rivers. But Pistons coach Dwayne Casey said, in Detroit, he's definitely the leader. When he speaks, everybody listens. This is his team. Evan?
Yeah, and he has their confidence. David, thank you. We got a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Look at the Kings. They're 10th in the conference, still looking to claim a spot for the playoffs.
And when you look at Sacramento, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. John Henson out there with Griffin. And it's Rose. Then there's Brown. And it's Galloway in at the two-guard spot. And for the Kings, Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. Fox at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Len in at the 5 down low. So Detroit will get the first possession. Rose against Fox. And yes, it's good. Brent, talk about the length of the season. Commissioner Silver is also considering proposals to shrink the season. What do you think?
I think it'd be interesting, and I'm not sure financially how the league goes back from an 82-game season and ticket sales and revenue and television and how they kind of unwind what it is they've agreed to. But 70 games to me in terms of the competition, Kevin, in terms of the elevated play of the star players on a nightly basis, the fact that you probably get stars to appear in every game and not be sat out for load management and things like that, I think overall it'd be pretty healthy.
Left side, Griffin. Back to Galloway. Shot clock at 5. And here's Brown outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots. But on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense. And he's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And now the Pistons, fast break. And it's Fox with the rebound.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Count that one. Hield's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Hield showing some confidence there in the fast break with the jump shot. Just puts his head down and powers his way into that shot.
To the inside, here's Galloway. Here's Henson. Brown outside. Bagley with the block.
Bagley timing that one well and intimidating. Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one. Offense clicking early here. 3 for 4 to start this one.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The kick out to Brown. In the corner, it's Galloway. Griffin. And Griffin stays with it.
Yeah, and that kind of activity, Kevin, helps Griffin to do so much more in this game. He's been tireless.
Fox passes to Hield. Let's go. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And it's 6 points for Buddy Hield.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Rose kicks to Griffin. The tray bangs home the trifecta. Rose has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
And here is Fox. Last game he had 12. And Henson sends it back.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Kings shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. That free throw missing.
Well, they've been striving towards it for years now, and the Kings are finally one of the premier up-tempo teams.
Well, it works for them when you have a guy like De'Aaron Fox out there to blast off on any possession. You surround him with great shooters in Bogdanovic and Hield. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense on a nightly basis throughout the course of a regular season. Well, Alex Len, in the age of pace and space as a big, trying to find his way to be effective on both ends of the floor. He has that size and length. He brings that to the table every night. Yeah, check out the hops on Blake Griffin. Just one of those lethal alley-oop threats in the NBA.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 1. Barnes outside. Shot from 16. Again, the miss by the Kings. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Galloway, a beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Rose against Fox. They need this. Blake Griffin pulls it in.
Now, I'll be honest, I thought there's no way that he's missing that close. That's a bunny. Give it up for the aggressive defense, Kevin.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Galloway. Galloway hits both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And again, unable to change momentum here. Detroit leading by 5. Outside Rose. There's Brown with the 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Barnes looking around. Bagley dishes to Fox. Shot on the wing. And Henson pulls it down.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Galloway kicks to Rose. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. And it's 7 points for Rose.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Hield. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Rose.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
Now here's Len. No points in the game yet for him. Now here's Hield. Not a lot of room. Len passes to Bagley. And Henson sends it back.
Well, Henson's an explosive leaper and really active on that play.
That one drops for him. Galloway has got 6.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Hield. He's got 6. Passes to Fox. Trying to get something going, and it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
The Pistons have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Brown. Brent, certain players make everyone around them better. Talk about some of those guys who will do that at the very highest level.
The interesting thing about today's game, Kevin, is it's not always the point guard position. I think in the past we thought 2 ways. The point guard, who has the ball in his hands, finding guys for them to make shots. And then through the 80s and 90s, it was low post players who were getting double teams and initiating some offense from them. Nowadays, it's a lot of wing guys, and it's guys like Kawhi Leonard, it's guys like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, throw Draymond Green in there with his ability to pass the ball, Jokic in there with his ability to pass the ball. It's all happening around the three-point line and getting into the gap. So they look a little bit different, the initiators, in today's game.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That one good for 2.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
And here are the Pistons. They're on an 18-4 run right now. Here's Galloway. 6 points for him. Here's Rose. Sacramento grabs the miss. Len's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Loud pass to Bagley.
Showing he has confidence from that area to do some damage.
Detroit with the ball. They're leading by 8. Rose against Fox. Outside Griffin. All sorts of time. And the foul on John Henson. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Parker comes in for Alex Len. And it's Bogdanovich in for Hield. Detroit also making some changes. Akers checked in for Henson. Doumbouya comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's Kennard in for Langston Galloway. Inside, here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Yeah, Barnes making that dunk look really easy.
So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies of Memphis. Pass to Dumboya. Out left to the wing. From deep, Rose. The Pistons rebound. Maker. And the dunk by Maker.
A superb length shown there by Thon Maker. He has tremendous will that time to beat the other guys to the ball.
The Kings trail by 8. Pass to Parker. The dish to Barnes. Here's Bagley. Doesn't go for him. And the Pistons now going the other way. To the paint. Here's Dumboya. Rebound by the Kings. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Kept alive. Here's Bagley. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul. 2.
And for Blake Griffin, always a great outside shooter for the power forward position, Greg, but he's added range the last few seasons.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Griffin go from a guy who might take 1-3 a game to someone putting up about 6 a night. The results have been there for him as he shoots a respectable rate from beyond.
That free throw good from Griffin.
And guys, one thing that has been interesting to see since Blake Griffin came to Detroit is how he's developed as a leader, has come into his own with how he takes responsibility for the team's play.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. MyLeague comes in for Harrison Barnes, and Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. And with Griffin, you look at his time on the Clippers, and for most of his career, he was more of a second in command.
Coach Casey said last year early on that Griffin is the leader of this team, and Blake took it upon himself to step up to the challenge. Makes sense no matter how you look at it. He's their best player and needs to be one of the leaders. Just doing the job on the backboard.
And the dunk by Maker.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And here are the Kings now after the basket by Detroit. Parker outside. From 11 feet away, and the shot is long. So for the Kings, they come in off the loss to the Grizzlies. The shot's good from Kennard. And the Pistons lead by 14.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Joseph following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's Bogdanovich, and it's in there.
Well, Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair, and you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Here's Snell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Right wing. Here's Maker. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Joseph. And the pass to Bogdanovich. Now, here's Bielitsa. Tight defense on him. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Pistons leading by 12. And Parker with the block.
How about the reach from Parker? Extends his arms way up that time to get the block.
Here's Bogdanovich, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And here we can check out the story on Marvin Bagley. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. 18th in shooting percentage. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And he's a guy who would rather pass the ball off than take a bad shot. Completely unselfish. Unbelievable. I love the way he plays. Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
Well, the thing you think about with Bogdanovich, besides his first name being in his last name, is potential. A young, raw prospect with plenty of upside.
Sacramento making a switch here. Bazemore's checked in, and Detroit with a change here too. Wood, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. So he gets them both. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Kennard. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Dishes it to Maker, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here's Joseph. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Snell. Maker with the ball. He's against Parker. Maker kicks to Kennard. But they recover it. Now here's Maker, covered by Parker. And it's good, 2 points. 6 points for Thon Maker.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Here's Joseph. 9 points last game out. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Sacramento moving it around. Lays it up off the glass.
Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active and Bazemore becoming a better passer.
Here's Kennard. He's covered by Joseph. Kennard kicks to Maker. Pass to Wood. Over Bielitsa. Trains it from 9 feet away. And the Pistons lead by 10.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And so is Detroit, going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 10-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Wood. Kennard is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Maker. And it's Doumbouya in at the 3 slot. Maker misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. He says, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Joseph looking around. Down low. Parker passes to Bogdanovich. No good with the wing jumper.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Pistons leading by 14. Poked loose. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Pistons. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. Rocket 2 puts it up from 15. Parker's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the dunk by Maker.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
So it's Sacramento following the bucket by the Pistons. There's a lot of talk, Brent, about eliminating divisions, something that's been discussed. I think that's going to happen.
I don't understand what the divisions are. Do you?
Well, we don't pay attention to the divisions.
We don't pay any attention to the divisions.
It's all about conference.
And we know that divisions end up helping in some ways with the playoff seedings, but it just seems strange today to have the divisions the way they are divided up. I think it helps when you're opening up a fish wrap in the morning if you check a traditional newspaper, but otherwise, there could be something that goes away soon.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Brown's checked in. Both free throws good from Len. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Galloway. He's covered by Joseph. Pass to Wood. Back to Galloway. And the 3 off target. The Kings trail by 16. Here's Joseph. He feeds it to Len. And he banks in the layup.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Here's Galloway. 14 points from him the last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Here's Maker. Rebound by the Kings. Len's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Bazemore. He's guarded closely. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Barnes.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now here's Brown. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix. Shot left block.
Helps to have Bjelica defending like this and staying active on that end of the floor.
Joseph has an open look. He drains the quick shot. Joseph's got 6. So it's the Pistons now. They led by as many as 18 points. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Galloway. He's got 6. Just 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And the basket by Maker.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
The Kings trail by 15. Outside, Joseph. And there's the pass to Len. They kick out to Heel. Clock at 4. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Galloway. He's covered by Joseph. Now Maker, 13 points in the game. Passes it to Wood. The offensive rebound. Here's Galloway. The kick out to Brown. Tries a 3. The shot missing. And the Kings going the other way now. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. No good on the triple. And so Brown will bring it up for the Pistons. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. He has 7.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Sacramento's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Tipped away. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Galloway, and he makes that one. Galloway has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now here's Hield. He has 6, and he comes up with the deuce.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And really, for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield was he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development.
4 on the clock. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. When these players get to the free throw line, it's nearly automatic. The 2K leaderboards show us this month's free throw shooting percentage leaders. In the 3rd spot, Buddy Hield.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
Here's Bazemore. Rebounded by the Pistons. And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release is deadly. He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride.
Now here's Len. Thonmaker unable to get his last shot to go. And here's Joseph for 3. Rebound, Detroit. Wood's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pistons leading by 18. Pass to Maker. Here's Galloway, covered by Hield. That's tipped, and they're able to recover. Here's Galloway. Maker passes to Wood. Yep, that one goes. Wood's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Sacramento's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Timeout called by the Kings. Well, for Bielitsa, he's not the most athletic player on the floor, but Brent, he produces.
Yeah, Bielitsa, one of those guys who can flow into a transition and stop 3 or 4 feet behind the three-point line and drill you from there. So a nice guy as a secondary option on the break is Bielitsa.
Sacramento making some changes. Bagley, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Harrison Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph. Then for the Pistons, Henson's checked in for Maker. Griffin comes in for Christian Wood. And it's Rose in for Tony Snell. Now, here's Fox. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Tries again, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And looking at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, this last month he has been a real positive for this team. 16th in assists, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And how good is he at distributing the basketball? My goodness, pick and roll, drive and dish, in transition. He's been dominant all season. That free throw good from Len.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Pistons leading by 19 points. Inside. Here's Griffin. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Griffin's got 8 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Len, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Last year, the average salary for a starting point guard, Brent, in the NBA, was the highest among all positions. Why would that be?
Well, with the way the game has changed, Kevin, there's certainly an emphasis on being able to find guys who are initiating offense, scoring the basketball, shooting three-pointers, and you're seeing a big shift in salaries between point guards and bigs. That's where the biggest disparity is. Centers in the league are getting less and less of an opportunity to have the extended big money contracts because the game has moved to the perimeter, and if you're a big that cannot play on the perimeter, there's not a lot of teams that are willing to invest a significant amount of their cap space into the center position. They want guards and wings who can play out there and do the damage from there.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox.
Foul. Elbow. 2.
The Pistons have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brown. Jabari Parker's checked in for Sacramento. And Brown drops them both. And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Fox had quite a year in Kentucky before he decided to turn pro and became the 5th pick in 2017 in the NBA draft.
Here are the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Rose passes to Griffin. Back to Rose. It's tipped. Parker with the steal. And the Kings pushing it up now. Parker's running. Finished off the break. Parker's got his first points of the game.
Well, Parker getting out and beating everybody down the floor that time. Easy reward.
Rose passes to Griffin. Pass to Henson. 6 to shoot. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Galloway, the pass to Griffin. Misses the layup.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Nobody near Barnes. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Rose, poked away. Fox with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And he finished it off with a lay-in. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
Attacking is one thing, Kevin, but body control another, and Harrison Barnes showing you that on that play.
Rose surveying the D. The pass to Henson. Over Bagley. The shot's good from Henson. Henson's got 7. Now here's Fox. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the second quarter. They grabbed their own miss.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together. Okay? And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Sinks the triple.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Outside Rose. Passes to Brown. He kicks to Galloway. Back to Brown. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 5 points in the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
A pass to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got 7 now in this quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Rose with the ball. He has 7. Griffin kicks to Rose. Shoots over Fox.
Fox is so good on the offensive end with his quickness. Why not use it on the defensive end? He did there.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Pistons lead by 19. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. High-scoring half, Blake. What broke this game open?
It starts on defense. Our defense did a good job of getting stops, getting rebounds, getting out on the open floor, and got some easy buckets, and then shots start to fall.
Looked good in the first half, Blake. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Thon Maker having an outstanding game. He had 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this league will continue to grow.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
Well, first of all, as cold as they've been from the floor, I can't say I'm surprised by the score. You cannot shoot the ball that poorly and expect to be in the game. They need better ball movement. If their offense stays this stagnant, they can forget about a comeback.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Thon Maker in this one.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Kings trail by 19. Fox at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Barnes and Bagley the duo with the forward. And it's Len in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
And Barnes likes to do his damage around that area, fluid in the mid-range.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was the 2018 Coach of the Year, but as we all know, he was fired after that same season by the Raptors. But Casey has found a home in Detroit. Casey said, "I have no regrets." Winston Churchill said, "Success consists of going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm." And that's what I've done. So, Kevin, Dwayne Casey is still pounding the rock.
He sure is, and I like that Churchill quote as well. Thanks, David. Greg, you look at Harrison Barnes. What's his best role?
I mean, Kevin, he's a hard worker, able to hit the spot-up 3. Defensively, his strength gives him some versatility, just a solid contributor.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Hield finds Fox. Shot clock at 6. Softly drops in the floater. Fox has got 11 points.
So slick with the ball. Fox getting in there and busting out a few moves.
Right side, Griffin. Pass to Galloway. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And here's Brown outside. Here's Griffin. Great D that time from Bagley.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Now here's Henson. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
The Kings trail by 17. Stolen by Rose.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
And this is what Rose brings to the table. When he gets out in the open court, he doesn't take his foot off that pedal.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. There's the pass to Len. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 5th assist in this one. Rose against Fox. Rose dishes to Henson. And John Henson with the slam.
This is where a big chunk of the points for John Henson come from. Outside of offensive rebounding, he gets it done on the pick and roll.
Kings have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And the call will be against Langston Galloway. That is his first foul of the game. Len finds Barnes. And here's Bagley. He's covered by Brown. Bagley the pass to Barnes. A 3-pointer off the mark. Pistons leading by 19 points. To the inside. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Hard not to like Blake Griffin when he's doing things like that, looking to throw it down every time around the rim.
Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Fox passes to Len.
Come get it, come get it.
Hield right side. No good on that one. Nice D from Griffin. He hits Brown with the drive. Count the basket. Brown's got 7 points.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Hield outside. Here's Fox. Great D that time from Griffin.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Galloway, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
It's 2-on-1. Here's Fox, finished off the break. 13 points in the game.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Fox against Rose. And it's Henson atop the key. Back to Rose. 5 to shoot. Connects from three-point range. Rose has got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up with.
The Kings have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Stolen by Rose. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Left side, Fox. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, some ups and downs for Marvin Bagley in that rookie campaign with the Kings, but you could see the flashes of potential and the tremendous work ethic when he was out on that floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And with Bagley, the mobility he showed for his size is really what impresses you.
And that blend of size and speed is why many feel like he could play across the entire front line. Wasn't in the Rookie of the Year race, but in a few years, he could be right there with the best of the best from that 2018 class.
And so Bagley nails them both.
Interesting how the year progressed for one Marvin Bagley, the former 2nd overall pick in the 2018 draft. Got some increased playing time. His role shifted a little bit, and his confidence was on the rise. Played much better in the second half of the season.
Now here's Bazemore. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Rose against Fox.
And that's the role they want for Rose. Getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Joseph, the pass to Fox. Loud pass to Bagley. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You know, Bagley can really get up and extend.
Detroit leading by 22. Rose attacking. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss in 10 shots from the floor. Joseph finds Bielitsa. Doumbouya pulls it in. Doumbouya's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Wood passes to Rose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Sacramento has possession. The Kings have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Outside, Joseph. Passes it to Fox. From 12 feet out, Bazemore. No one around him. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Well, once Bazemore gets the ball off the pass, he immediately skies up for the jump shot and nails it. You like to see that kind of assertive, aggressive, confident attitude.
Wood makes the most of the high percentage shot. Wood's got 4 points in the quarter.
And no one really crashing down on the backside. A breakdown defensively.
The Kings trail by 21. And here is Joseph. He's got 8. Here's Bagley. It's hauled in by Wood.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the dunk by Maker.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Rose against Fox. Trying to find Bagley and gets it to him. And the basket is good. Bagley's got 10 points in the game.
Working around the rim, Bagley a tough cover there because of his quickness.
Rose kicks to Doumbouya. Here's Wood. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a moment here to see the numbers on Derrick Rose. They've gotten some big performances from him since the All-Star break. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
The first free throw is good. Jabari Parker's checked in for Sacramento. Bogdanovich comes in for Corey Joseph. No good on the second free throw. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Parker. 6 points for him.
Great strides in honing in his shot, looking more and more comfortable on the offensive end is Bogdanovich.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Now we get a chance to view the NBA leaders in assists. De'Aaron Fox, number 1.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Pistons. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Maker.
He's really producing here second half of the season. 6th in blocks, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. Now Bogdanovich. After Sekou Doumbouya misses from long range. The Kings have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. And the first one at the line is good. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Rose passes to Doumbouya. Over Bielitsa. And that one goes long. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Parker playing for Coach K in college. He's got that pedigree as well as a great attitude.
Pistons leading by 16. Here's Rose. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. The quick look no good that time. The kick out to Rose. Maker with the ball. Bielitsa's there. Wood passes to Rose. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Bogdanovich has got 10 points in the game.
Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
Rose against Fox. Rose kicks to Kennard. Pass to Wood. Clock at 6. Outside Rose. And stolen by Bielitsa. Here's Bogdanovich, and it's blocked. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. Parker passes to Bielitsa. Outside Bagley. Fox with it. And Doumbouya picks him up defensively. 5 on the clock. 13 feet away. Fox, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul. It goes against Sacramento. The Pistons have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. The Kings trail by 15. Here's Bogdanovich. 10 points for him. Pass to Fox. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Fox has got 15 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And now the Kings fast break. Here's Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Pistons leading by 11. To the wing right side. Here's Kennard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Kennard came into the league viewed mostly as a shooter, but he's been able to provide much more than that.
I mean, better than you think when he puts the ball on the floor. Learning how to lean into defenders and step back to open up the shot is a better playmaker than he gets credit for, and we should see him take on a larger role as he develops.
And he knocks down the first one. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Kings trail by 12. Here's Fox, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Rose.
This is where De'Aaron Fox can be so good, just forcing the issue on the drive when he puts those jets to work.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Fox. And the Kings making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Fox hits them both. And it's Rose with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Kennard kicks to Doumbouya. And there's the pass to Wood. Rose with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Offline with his 3.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Lenz checked in for Marvin Bagley. Griffin's checked in for Detroit. Langston Galloway comes in for Rose. Detroit leading by 10. Here's Kennard. Passes it to Griffin. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Dumboya. From the arc. Good D by Barnes. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Bogdanovich kicks to Barnes. From deep three-point range, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And so it's the Detroit Pistons going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Pistons leading by 10. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Griffin is out there with John Henson. Then there's Brown, and it's Galloway in at the 1 spot. The shot's good from Henson.
Now, this is where he should operate. Henson has developed his skills, but has limited range.
Here's Fox. Rebound, Detroit. Henson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Brown, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
First one falls for him. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Sacramento. Second free throw, no good.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Now here's Fox. Guarded closely. Hield can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Galloway, the pass to Henson. And John Henson with the slam.
Yeah, there's good reason why Henson's a high percentage shooter. So many of his looks right there, right at the rim.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Now Fox. Stolen away. Here's Galloway. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Kings trail by 17. Here's Fox, and Griffin sends it back.
So Griffin using the vertical on defense. That's a scary thought.
Wasted no time on that one. And the Pistons lead by 19.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Hield. Here's Fox. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Brown drives in. Rebound by the Kings. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
Well, Fox really daring them right now to foul him on the inside.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Pistons on offense. They're on a 9-1 run. Kennard kicks to Griffin. Kennard, the pass to Brown. Outside Griffin. Pass to Henson. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Griffin. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Joseph, he's checked in for Fox. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. They get the rebound. Here's Griffin over Parker, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's some incredible concentration there. Griffin destroying the defense and making the and one look simple.
Brent, a lot of teams will be paying that luxury tax, and that is a tough thing for a lot of owners to swallow. Is this the best method to deter teams from going over the cap and overspending and outspending smaller markets?
You're hitting the nail on the head, Kevin, because there are some teams, as much as you said it's tough for some teams to swallow, there are other teams that never see that pill.
Right.
And they're willing to go as far as they need to go in order to put a championship team on the floor. It seems to be working, but the question you have for me, was it a deterrent right now? I don't know if it's as significant as it needs to be. We know the repeater tax certainly hurts some teams, but there are still teams that are willing to spend, Kevin. That's really tough on small market teams who want to avoid that at all costs.
And Detroit has possession. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. 6 to shoot. Kennard kicks to Galloway. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Kings trail by 21. Parker, with no one around, hands it from downtown.
Well, when he has some room, that's got to give you a bit more confidence as a shooter, and Jabari steps up for 3 more.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. You know, Brent, something other major sports do, reseeding during the playoffs. So the highest seeds always will play the lowest seeds. And do you think the NBA should go down that road?
I think the consideration will still be there. I think that conversation is going to happen over the course of the next 2 or 3 years. I don't see it changing in that time, Kevin, but it's healthy to continue the dialogue to the point where maybe we do get there.
Mm-hmm. And the Pistons with possession. They're on a 14-4 run.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Shot by Joseph, no good.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot, and an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Barnes outside. Shoots from the high post, and he knocks down the jumper.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Galloway. Here's Griffin. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Galloway has got his 8th assist in the game.
And not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Sacramento making a switch here. Fox is checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Derrick Rose is checked in for Kennard. On defense, Detroit. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Hield can't hit. Detroit with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Rose, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Shoots from 12. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Fox. And the foul on Derrick Rose. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Kings trail by 19. Now, here's Fox.
What you like about Henson defensively, he has the length to battle inside and the athleticism to get vertical and match up on the perimeter.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Hield the pass to Fox. Count it. Fox has got 11 in the 2nd half.
Well, trying to figure out ways to score through contact, De'Aaron Fox does not back down.
Rose against Fox. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First free throw is good.
And Derrick Rose, the former #1 overall pick in 08, one of the most athletically gifted point guards the league has ever seen.
That one is no good. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
The Kings trail by 18. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Fox. Hield outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound, Detroit. Henson's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Griffin's shot is off. The King shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Parker passes to Hield. Kings moving the ball around. Fox against Griffin. Hield outside. From deep. Shot clock He's set for Sacramento. And here's Barnes for three. Knocks down the three ball. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Rose passes to Galloway. Back to Rose for three. No good that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Three-pointer, Hield. Again, Hield missing.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Bucket is good.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
Sacramento with the ball. Trailing by 17. Fox kicks to Len. And the pass to Barnes. "11 feet away. Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Galloway, no good. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Sacramento Kings. Good on the shot.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Rose against Fox. Brown outside. Over Parker. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And it's Rose missing. The Kings trail by 13. A three from Barnes. And Henson pulls it down. Len against Griffin. Shoots over Len. He drains it from the right block. 21 points for Blake Griffin.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Sacramento's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Fox passes to Barnes. There's the three. Sacramento gets it back. Back to Parker. Goes up again. Rebound, Detroit. Brown with it. There's the feed to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And Griffin showing off some of his star quality in this game here tonight. Capable of scoring from anywhere and hard to lock down when he gets this kind of confidence.
Griffin with the steal. Outside Rose. Back to Griffin. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Hield. And here's Len. Barnes outside. Shoots over Brown. And that one's good. Barnes. Barnes has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Strong and long. Those are the two things that make Harrison Barnes a nice scoring option for this team.
Rose dishes to Galloway. And Barnes comes to help. And another turnover here by Detroit.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Pistons.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Blake Griffin.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
That's a 2 from Barnes. It's hauled in by Brown. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Rose, good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Barnes, following the score by Derrick Rose. On the wing, Heel. They get it again. Len passes to Begley. Lays it up off the glass.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Here is Rose. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Blake, very strong game offensively. What gave you the confidence to take over?
I'm just putting in the work, and my teammates honestly believing in me and telling me to be confident at the end of the game. So I owe a lot to them. They came up with big plays. Just everybody working together.
Very good win for you tonight, Blake. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.